Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on Palantir just 4 days ago, to be precise on July 29th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $158.32 at pre-market hours and $157.88 at regular hours. And at this very point, my main assumption was that, this asset hit my price target of $152.76. And we have all the conditions to see the retracement of this asset. And guys, it is very difficult to count the waves in the diagonals movement. That is why I was anticipating potentially tiny legs to the upside, but my main assumption was that potentially we might see the first movements to the downside of Palantir. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Palantir, and as you can see, for now it is at $155.16. It is slightly below the point where I made my previous video, and potentially, guys, it formed first lower highs and lower lows on the smallest scale. This is another evidence of the power of technical analysis, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And you have just 2 tiers if you want to join my Patreon. And guys, here's the one of the recent tweets, one of the recent posts that I made in order to show the actions that basically are happening inside the Discord chat. Here's the week of July 7, July 13th. This week, for the first time, I prepared a short list of 6 tickers that, in my opinion, were at very interesting points in their movement, making it easy to enter profitable short trades. It was published on July the 10th. Over the next 2 days, 5 out of the 6 tickers lost between 4% and 16% of their value, offering strong potential profits. Only 1 ticker continued to move sideways. If you can see the ticker list and the original post in the picture. And here is the tickers that were mentioned by me on July the 10th. Moderna, Coinbase, Oracle, SoFi, and ALB. On top of that, UPST was also mentioned at this post. And you can track the price action right after this tickers were posted, and you can prove my words. Additionally, a broader list of more than 20 tickers of interest for potential trading was also published. As usual, I answered many questions from my students and provided a detailed analysis of the following tickers: BayAX, AEO, FI, XYZ, CGC, MSTR, and PLTR. So guys, if you want to be a part of this community, and if you want to benefit a lot from pretty much any conditions of the market, feel free to join my Patreon. So,
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, on today's video, I will show you what crucial levels we have for Palantir in order to remain bullish, and I will show you its upcoming catalyst and how it can affect the price action of Palantir. On top of that, I will explain you my thoughts for the general sentiment for Palantir, because I cover Palantir for quite a while, and if you watch my videos for quite some time, you know that I caught the majority of its crucial levels of trend reversal. And guys, we are nearing to another point of this so-called trend reversal, and that is why the call for today's viewers is not to buy Palantir at these levels, just to be on a safer territory. So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment for Palantir stock. If you type in Google search bar Palantir stock and switch to news tab folder, you will not find a lot of news that potentially might be the catalyst one way or another for Palantir. At the same time, guys, if you take a look at the list of institutional investors and smart money investors list, you can see that this parameter of institutional ownership of Palantir Technologies is still at all-time highs. And the most recent, let me show you, the most recent updates in this list are also more bullish than bearish. But you have to keep in mind that this filing date is not the deal execution date. It is just a filing date, and the real deals, guys, happened in the previous quarter. and that is why this is a lagging indicator that shows the sentiment from the so-called smart money investors list in the long-term perspective. And as you can see, the long-term perspective for Palantir is very bullish. We don't have any signs of its weakness. That is why, guys, despite the fact that there is not so many good news for Palantir that could be a potential catalyst, we have, well, we can still see a lot of bullish momentum if, for example, we take a look at the tweets that were written by insiders. Arnie Trezi reposted the tweet that was written by Chad Walquist, and Chad Walquist, as you can see, forward deployed architect in Palantir Tech. And he wrote this: "We are continuing to work in partnership with Palantir to develop state-of-the-art data targeting as we develop the Stagwell ID graph, and we are testing it with clients now. All of these new tools and systems will significantly upgrade our media offerings to be fully competitive against the majors when it comes to digital marketing, which in the world of AI is driven not by scale but by effective technology, and that's exactly what we are developing." And guys, you can see that Palantir is becoming a tool not only for the military use, and you know that one of the main partner of Palantir is definitely US Army. And this news shows us that Palantir is aiming to basically another huge chunk of a market, and this, in my opinion, opens new possibilities for Palantir and for Palantir stockholders. And if you put everything into the consideration, definitely you can see that Palantir is very bullish in general. But from the technical standpoint, guys, I have to tell you that the retracement should happen within next several weeks. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, and why I think the retracement should happen? I have to admit that first of all, let's switch to daily time frame and let me show you that Palantir already hit my price target, that this huge green rectangle. And you might think why it is so huge. It is very easy to hit this rectangle, and it is based on the crucial levels of Palantir from this bottom to this top and to the bottom of the retracement. And the structure of this, the most recent, let me show you its movement from this bottom of April the 7th to this top, will show me, is it the top of the fifth wave? Is it the top of the fifth wave on this scale, or it is just the first wave on the fifth wave on a bigger scale? And in this case, fifth wave will land somewhere higher, and it will have another couple of waves to this top. And that is why, guys, let's take a look at this price action in details. So what crucial levels do we have that potentially might tell us some additional information about its trend? Definitely we have to project the retracement, and to do so I have to pull Fib retracement tool. If it is the 1-2 setup of the fifth wave, if it is the bottom of the first wave on a smaller scale, of the fifth wave on a bigger scale, in this case, guys, we might land somewhere in between 0.5 and even 0.76. This retracement is very deep, but it doesn't invalidate the bull count. And to be honest, I think the level of about $100 might be a substantial level of support if the price goes this deep. And from our current price, it might be, wait a second, up to 34% or 35% of downside potential. That is why, guys, do not enter your long position right here, because if your investment horizon is less than 6 months, potentially if it is the top of the fifth wave, in this case the levels, again the levels of about $150 and above, will be hit within next, I would say, 12 or 18 months. And what will be the invalidation point for bull count? The invalidation point, guys, unfortunately it is quite deep. It is the bottom of this previous swing low, and it is $66.10. But to be honest, if this asset breaks $100 mark, the likelihood of its more I would say longer consolidation phase and lower prices becomes much higher. That is why, guys, this level of 0.5 might be decent level of retracement of the 1-2 setup. This level of about $100 is the most probable trend reversal level, but if it goes slower, it means that potentially the top of the 5-wave structure is in, and we have to see deeper retracement. And if it breaks 0.786, I would say it might be up to 90 to 95% probability that it will break even this bottom. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag.